Imagine that you're innocent. You tell the truth. You answer every question honestly, but yet you still lose. How could this happen? Well, after 25 years as a lawyer and as a law professor, I can tell you one critical fact. Nobody cares what happened. They only care about what you can prove, and how they perceive you is critical to their decision. Here's some things to keep in mind if you're being investigated. Number one, the truth does not speak for itself. Don't think for 1 second that you're going to go into an investigation, tell the truth, and everyone's going to believe you. They don't know you. They've had so many people lie to them before. Why should they believe you? Just telling the truth doesn't mean it will become the truth. You have to have evidence. You have to have documentation. You have to have corroboration. If you don't, your truth will not necessarily become the truth that the decision maker ultimately determines. Number two, every investigation becomes a story. Investigations just aren't about facts, okay? You're dealing with human beings. So, how you behave in an investigation will directly affect how you're perceived and whether you're held responsible. Are you emotional? Are you evasive? Do you react emotionally? Do you not answer questions directly? All of these things, which reflect your personality and your approach to an investigation, will determine whether the truth that you tell them is believed. Number three, good people so often accidentally become the villains. Why does this happen? Well, think about it. If you're innocent and you're the subject of false allegations, what do so many people do? They react emotionally. They start firing off angry emails, sending letters to the administration, posting angrily on social media, contacting witnesses, essentially acting unhinged. And it's understandable. You've been falsely accused. You're angry. You want the truth to come out. But the way you're acting makes you look guilty. You often have to do the opposite of what you think you should do if you're going to exonerate yourself in the face of false allegations. You have to remain calm. You have to take time and respond rather than react. You can't talk to other people, post on social media, send angry texts and emails. That makes you look guilty. It really hurts your credibility. And so while you may be right, there can be a very high cost to being right if you don't handle it correctly. Number four, intent is never enough. It's not enough to say, I meant well. I didn't mean to harm anybody. Nobody cares. No one cares what you think or what you intended. They care about the harm that was caused. And if you caused harm, it doesn't matter how benevolent your intentions were, you'll be held responsible. Number five, every email, every text message, every word that you write down is evidence. So you have to be so careful, especially in emotional moments, not to write lengthy, rambling emails protesting, these charges and proclaiming your innocence, writing text messages saying how ridiculous this investigation is, attacking the process, attacking the institution, attacking the decision maker. If you do that, it becomes part of the permanent record, and you can't disavow it later. So watch what you say at all times. Number six, credibility is built before the hearing, okay? And that's critical. People often think, well, whether I can prove my innocence depends on how I'm perceived during the investigation. Wrong. People can learn about you before the investigation ever occurred. Have you had any prior incidents? Have you sent crazy texts or crazy emails? How are you behaving towards other people? Are you gossiping? What are you doing? What is your character like? And when they get an assessment of your character, it's going to directly affect how they perceive you in that investigation. So what's the point of all this? It means watch how you behave at all times, regardless of whether you're being investigated or falsely accused, because your reputation will follow you wherever you go. Number 7, this is a big mistake. You don't have to try to win every single argument in an investigation and every single detail. Okay, if someone accused you of misconduct and in their report they said, you walked into class that day looking very threatening, wearing a dark blue shirt, and you say, oh, no, that's completely wrong. I was wearing a light blue shirt. See, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. Who cares? Why are you picking that hill to die on? Why are you focusing on every little detail? Focus on the things that matter. And that begins with being strategic. When you're accused of something or notified of an investigation, step back, relax, take a few days, and respond. Use documentary evidence. Remain calm. When questioned, answer every question directly and concisely. Conduct yourself, truthfully and honestly. And remember, nobody cares what happened. They only care what you can prove. And when it comes to who to believe, their perception of your character, your reliability, and your trustworthiness will ultimately carry the day. If you don't follow these tips, you could be among the many innocent people who have been found guilty. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you soon.